Hello, I'm Bernie, and a very warm welcome to this intuitive chat number 2 for February 2026. If this message or a few words within this message resonates with you, I feel it is for you or maybe for someone you know. Firstly, sending blessings and positive supportive energy to a few at this time who are healing, who are navigating a challenging path, who are making some big decisions. Sending blessings. February starts with quite a bold, for me, assertive message to be patient and to pause. And I did mention the pause, which came through as an intuitive message in chat number 1 for February. The full moon occurs on the 2nd of February. It's very much time for patience, going slower over this full moon. It can be from the 1st for at least 5 days, so from the 1st to the 5th, or from even for the 1st to the 8th. Maybe to go slower, to be more patient with yourself, with others, and to practice the pause so that you can reset or take a breath if you need to. As always with full moons, it can be a heightened emotional time for many, where feelings that might have been either suppressed or hidden or sort of kept down, they might arise. And very much so, it's for releasing, for an emotional cleanse. So I suggest if emotions do arise, if you sort of feel yourself a little bit thrown off emotionally, steady yourself, ground yourself, pause, take a few breaths, and allow your emotions to flow in healthy ways, which helps, of course, to release and cleanse. Healthy ways, you might know your healthy ways. Healthy ways can be having a bath, having a shower, having a good cry. It can be, for some, dancing it out, moving to music. It can be, Pilates or running, or can be some movement that helps the emotions to flow. It can be swimming. It can be walking through water, very much water related flow during a full moon. As this full moon is in the sign of Leo, the releasing might relate to releasing fear or anxiety, possibly around, can be self-worth, or feeling a lack of confidence, or second guessing yourself, or maybe too much being the inner critic. It might be coming from someone else as well. Maybe their judgment of you. So it might be not necessarily your own thoughts, but thoughts that you've actually taken on board from others. For some, it also might be releasing ego-based or ego-driven feelings, being almost like led by the ego rather than heart-based decisions. They're ego-based decisions. It's also can be releasing the need to control. It can be someone else or a situation. So releasing, again, ego-driven decision making. For some, it might be prompt to watch an overinflated sense of pride. That might be that you notice that with someone else as well. So I suggest to pause, to assess and rest for a more inner, peaceful outcome. I did mention the P words in chat 1, the importance of having patience and a practice. The importance of pausing to ponder so that we can reset. So that is again coming through in this intuitive chat. So practicing the pause during this full moon and at least for 2 weeks following can be really helpful to help prepare you. So another P word, prepare you, also to clear away. For some, it may be to step away from. So maybe practice the pause to step away from. And I did in chat number 1 also reference the example of being on the highway, caught up in the traffic. The speed of life can be our thoughts, our emotions, or those of others, and choosing to just take our vehicle off into like a rest area for a while to rest, reset, recharge. So for some, this full moon may prompt them to step away from. And it might be someone else with possibly an overinflated ego that might be just a little bit asserting their control a little bit more than you would like. So I suggest to avoid anything that throws you out of balance or that brings up conflict, any conflict that drains you. Sometimes there can be constructive, productive conflict. But if you feel drained, I feel to step away. And this can help to increase your sense of confidence, inner strength. Feel more confident to assert yourself or have faith in your ability to be resilient through challenges. Can help to foster your emotional balance, your ability to be flexible and adapt. And this can be prepping for a new cycle coming in for you. So patience is essential. This full moon might also prompt you to feel more connected to yourself or energetically to others or to the spirit realm as well. So I suggest to watch your dreams. If you do dream, maybe take a pause to ponder. What are they telling you? What might your dreams be telling you? Also at this time, watch for synchronicities. Listen to your intuition. Follow your gut feeling. So listen to and trust your intuition. This full moon can be a really good time, and for the few days following the full moon, so at least for 5 days following the full moon, to pause, sit quietly and bring your attention to the light of the moon. Whether you can see it or not, the moon might be hidden behind clouds, but you might intentionally connect to the light of the moon. Maybe take a few deep breaths. And I just said depths then, so I do feel there may be some deep breathing that touches on the depths of your emotions. You might just go a little bit deeper. It can be into your heart space or into feeling a little bit more deeply. It's safe to do so. So intentionally bringing your attention to the light of the moon, taking a few deep breaths can help you to connect to your depths. And then exhale fully to release Any heavy emotions or tension that might come up. The full moon can also promote a clearer sense of identity about yourself. Maybe following, connecting to the light of the moon. You might feel a sense of recognition or acknowledgement for an achievement that you might have missed. It's almost like the light of this full moon can help to shed light on, can be your strengths, but also something you might have missed about yourself that, it's time to give yourself a pat on the back. Yes, give yourself a pat on the back. And sometimes we just need to slow down to give ourselves some space, some time, some quiet to notice or to recognize, to acknowledge all the good in our life or all the good that we do. So this full moon can help to foster more self-love for yourself, a greater sense of self-worth through cleansing the negative. And of course, that refers back to the inner critic that I mentioned earlier. The possible colors that might be seen, maybe through meditations at this time or around the time of the full moon, these are the ones that came through. And they don't always come through, but this came through, was yellow, gold, red, and magenta red, and silver. So if you do see those colors, or if they come through in meditation, or something about an artwork you see, as I said, watch for the synchronicities. Or it might be color you see when you give yourself a hug in acknowledgement. Might be one of those colors: yellow, gold, red, magenta, and silver. Following the full moon, it might be a good time for brainstorming, putting a plan together, or at least feeling more confident with the plan that you already have in place. But be mindful to maintain balance between your needs and the needs or responsibilities of the greater, which can be, the greater can be also, yes, be mindful and be aware of your needs and voicing, going after what you need, and also taking on board, and it's almost like saying yes to your responsibilities. It can be, whether it be in a relationship or in a family or in a community, there's a sense of maintaining balance between you and something else. So it might be a relationship, or it might be a community, a family. It's almost like maintain balance. Don't over promise. Don't I don't be the people pleaser. It's important to maintain balance. It's also can be your spiritual community. So there's a need to maintain balance in your physical life, your waking life, your 3D life, your 3D reality or experience. Maintaining balance between that and your spiritual community. So honoring or respecting or acknowledging, communicating, connecting with the unseen world. and it can be a spiritual community, but it's more so an energetic spiritual community, which might prompt more meditation, mindfulness, or prayer. So if that resonates with you, I feel it is for you. On the 17th of February, there's a new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius. A time for breakthroughs, and I do see it being like almost like a spark, like the candle wasn't lit and then it's lit, or the light wasn't on and then it's on. It can be quite unexpected, this breakthrough, and it can be related to an idea that you have, or perspective that you have, and this solar eclipse might give you unexpected insight on it. It's like all of a sudden this light is shining on this thing, this idea, this perspective, and you can see it more clearly, maybe understand it more, which helps you to, I just hear, accept and let go. Can be accept and release. Your hold can be accept and flow. This new moon solar eclipse on the 17th can also be a prompt to consider or can be more effort into, more energy into a circle. I actually had one circle and then another circle sort of larger around it. Maybe there's a new beginning related to your circle of friends. It may expand, or you may refine it so they're more valued friends. But there's some breakthrough or insight about can be circle of friends or group activities or your group projects or your community or volunteer work. The new moon solar eclipse can also nudge us to attend to what is unfinished from our past. Without any, I would say, I just say what came through, but without any dread or hesitation. And maybe the full moon at the beginning of the month helps us to attend to unfinished business from our past. It's like we're more ready for it following the full moon. It can be also a time to shed light upon a situation or a way of thinking that is ready to move forward. And this is all so that you can have a sense of more balance and stability in your life. So it's like the first half of the month is prepping you for the second half of the month. The new moon solar eclipse can bring unexpected change and significant shifts as well. Something from the past may just come up. And if it does, it may be that you are ready to move forward from it, step away from. And I did say those 3 words earlier, step away from. The new moon solar eclipse can also be a time for divine intervention. So if something does come up from your past, I feel it is meant to be, which helps you to change lanes or change direction or change a path or trajectory. The path that you are on leads you somewhere. So maybe this new moon solar eclipse can help you to change course so that you are more on your true path of purpose, so that you're more on track to get where your heart, where your soul is wishing for you. At the end of the month, on the 26th of February, we enter a Mercury retrograde phase for about 3 to 4 weeks, so potentially through to the end of March. This can be a time to refine and possibly adjust plans, projects, maybe to improve communication, maybe to be patient and listen before responding. It's a time to go with the flow. Be mindful that there might be some misunderstandings, but I suggest to come from higher ground if this happens. Take the higher ground. Avoid reacting. Again, pause to respond. Pause and trust. If this chat or a few words within this chat resonated with you, you might like to like, comment, or share this chat, or subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And if you have, thank you very much. Again, sending blessings, positive, supportive energy to a few at this time who are healing, who are navigating a challenging path, who are making some big decisions. Thank you, and wishing you all the best for February. And if you need a personalized reading, or you would like some sort of clarity or direction, or some tips and tools as to how best to navigate whatever's going on for you, please reach out to me for either a face-to-face or online session via Zoom. You might also benefit too from my online platform, which is a paid membership platform. And I will put the link to that in the description below this video, this recording. The theme for February is creating calm, maintaining calm. So there's daily prompts for the 28 days of February. There's recorded chats, recorded meditations, journal prompts, and suggested activities to help you practice the pause, to bring in calm and maintain calm. So thank you, and have a wonderful February. All the best. Bye.